It claims to be the one true church. Iglesia ni Cristo was established in 1914. It is an extremely well-organized sect with followers of more than 2.4 million scattered all over the world. It draws its powers from its ability to generate enormous revenues. It's reported more than 10% of its people's income goes to feeding the church's coffers. It is also a closed society whose influence expands beyond its membership. A solid voting bloc during elections here. Politicians compete for the attention of its members. But its code of silence has been broken. Isaiah Samson is on the run after he exposed corruption involving the highest officials of the church.
When it comes to some ministers, they live an opulent life, like an extravagant way of living. You can see it in the cars they're using and the houses that they have built. Okay.
He says armed groups detained him and his family. Only they were lucky to escape. The hierarchy of the sect demands what it calls a separation of church and the state, organizing a protest rally that lasted for days.
We were reminding not the entire government, but a certain part of the administration to at least remember that there is a constitutional guarantee concerning the separation of church and state.
Iglesia ni Cristo says the government is meddling in its internal affairs, maintaining that the state has no jurisdiction to intervene. But the Department of Justice will proceed with its preliminary investigation. Religious leaders, it says, are not immune from criminal prosecution. But the resistance from the group shouldn't come as a surprise. The sect work within very familiar structures of Philippine politics.
They operate, as some people have described them, as a state within a state, right? Therefore, they are self-legislating. They don't have to be accountable to the government. So in that sense, resisting DOJ investigation has nothing to do with separation of church and state. It has everything to do with maintaining the structures of authority within the church itself.
As the cracks within its leadership continue to show, many here wonder about the future of one of the world's most secretive sects. It may be seen as a strange presence to those outside of it, but it's very much part of the fabric of the country's political culture. Jamela Lindogan, Al Jazeera, Manila.